everyone, is screen time making us smarter or making us stupid? The fundamental fact of having computers, Apple pads, iPads, smartphones and smart TVs was and still is to enhance human intelligence, to enhance human smartness by giving us excessive or as much as possible information which can then be converted into smartness or intelligence by understanding and implementation of the same. The issue lies in the balance. The issue lies in the immaturity of not knowing realities or realizing realities of how are we supposed to utilize, implement all of these so-called smartness which comes through these amazing gadgets. Why is screen time important? To enhance smartness, but at the same time it is addictive and will lead to a lot of stupidity, because yes, the first point in reference of smartness, the perspective of smartness is that if you have realistic information, it's important to have realistic information, then you can adapt, you can change yourself, use that information to self-reflect, use that information to become self-sufficient, to know yourself, subjects which are working within yourself, and then develop or grow, adapt to change to a very, very large extent. That is why when screen time is done to be more productive, it is helpful. But on the other side, if screen time is done to kill your boredom, it's a suicide, it's stupid. If screen time is done because you do not have anything productive to do and you're simply being busy, running through screen times, scrolling your screen, it's not going to lead you anywhere. Screen time, if done so that you don't feel lonely, screen time, if done so that you don't have to face yourself, screen time, if done to only trigger pleasure points, it's not going to lead anywhere. Rather create more stupidity, because visual reception, visual perception is one of the strongest and the biggest brain stimulators. When you are exposed to screen for an extensive time, your brain biology, your brain chemistry changes. If you are exposed to screen for small pleasures, because you get pleasure from a text message on an application which is very primitive, which is very pathetic, which is very stupid. Imagine people feel better from text messages. People fall in love, people fall into attractions just by chatting or just by talking. This is the amount of stupidity we are already in, and we are still continuing if we don't realize the necessary. People fall into love just by talking or chatting, which has no reality, because we can fake ourselves, because we can perceive, comprehend, manipulate messages the way we want to. It gives us pleasure. And if we keep going to the screen for pleasure without any balance, we are going to be stupid because of the screen time. If we are not able to balance the optic nerve stimulation, which is stimulating our brain every now and then, it is a fact that in recent times, critical thinking, self-evaluation, self-observation is deteriorating. Why? Because we are constantly on the screen to have stimulations from the screen, which can be a laughter show on the screen, which can be chats, interesting chats, I wonder what that interest is, and so on and on and on. We are constantly dependent on the screen. We cannot enjoy on our own selves because we are wiring ourselves, hard wiring ourselves to instant gratification. We seek instant pleasure, which comes from the screen. Whatever comes on the screen may differ from people to people. So workaholics use it as work. Pleasure-driven people go for pleasure points, but they go for the screen. Either or many other modes of exposing yourselves to the screen is always possible. But eventually it is the screen. So the point is that there has to be a balance. Screen time is supposed to be used to our benefit, not to make us stupid. It is for smartness, not for stupidity. Take care.